Pikachu, use thief. Yeah, I learned thief now, y'all. Stealing all of it. Y'all already know what it is. Pika views. See y'all. Hey. Go ahead and watch. This is getting crazy, y'all. The world is getting crazy. Pika viewing news. Pika viewing the craziest of news. We finna catch up. We gotta tap the world in, tap. We gotta tune the streets in on what's going on. I don't think y'all motherfuckers really watch the news no more. I don't think y'all know what's really happening. It is crazy. I'm talking about what? I just read the taglines, the headlines. Goddamn me. Let's see if the headlines match the action. Let's see what we got here.
Turned violent over the weekend as
protests
in Mexico City turned violent over the weekend as protesters took to the streets. People gathered calmly to express concerns
that's a good protest.
Issues like rising rents, displacement of locals,
this is my kind of protest.
And how tourism is affecting their neighborhoods.
Gringo gang.
So as the issue of illegal immigration continues to play a major role right here in America, there's another immigration crisis out there nobody's talking about, taking place in Mexico, a country whose economy benefits greatly from illegal U.S. border crossings. Yet recently riots have broken out with locals rising up against foreigners who
how much money these stores got
their country.
Making this store all pretty.
Rioters, they only want one thing, and that's to get rid of the Americans.
These protesters in Mexico City say cross-border migration is changing their country's capital
American work.
Over the last decade, an influx of mostly American so-called digital nomads have moved here to
Look at that bull. Look at that bull place. Tear this place down.
My name is Derek Morgan Jr. I'm 34
them
years
damn
old,
expensive
in
ass
Mexico
shirts.
City. I'm on track to make more than
$200 tees.
$2,000 a year in 2025. I've always loved traveling. I've been to 60 countries.
Oh, here go one of the people ruining
I really
Mexico.
love to explore new cultures, new food, people.
I feel like it wasn't that long ago that we did see who some of these people were. It's hipsters with the laptops, with the remote jobs. We're like, it's so cheap here. I'm moving here. And I am wondering
it's $20 a year.
Handling
it's fucking
it.
awesome.
A lot of them are probably like, well, they don't mean me.
I'm here because gentrification is just one
got
more
my day
step
trading
towards
going.
colonization, dispossession, and the exploitation of our resources.
If they're going to live in a country,
what in the
they
world?
have to contribute
George
to that
Bush?
country. They come here with visas or no visas, and still the change in purchasing power generates these problems.
I think this story proves that everybody likes borders.
The Mexicans don't like the Americans over there.
Americans
we kind of like the Mexicans over here.
Are being blamed for many of the country's problems. But even though this is incredibly ironic, nobody's focusing enough on the fact that the Americans in Mexico
like that orange bedspread
legally, which might make this even more ironic because it's one thing to protest illegal immigration and quite another.
Hey, you know, this guy's all right in my book. He got that orange.
Who came into a country obeying all of its
you need
laws,
is that orange.
which Americans in Mexico can do for up to 180 days without even needing a visa, provided they support themselves and are not a drain on Mexico's non-existent welfare state. And with many Americans bringing their incomes with them south of the border, the presence of rich foreigners in Mexico City does a similar thing to what it's doing right here in New York City, where people with higher incomes earn money and then spend it on things like rent
that part
and
of Mexico.
Food,
That
which
look
is
good.
where these riots in Mexico City come in, where the agitators are voicing concerns about the rising cost of living in their community.
I want to live in Mexico
housing
City,
costs
baby.
And living costs in general
Prosperous
could be
areas, not the hot areas.
Who could incentivize things like new
they got
home
jackets on and shit. It's not even hot outside. I was told it was 1,000 degrees in Mexico.
And
everybody was melting to death and had to run from the heat. What's happening?
Oh no, these riots are focusing their ire squarely on Americans who are in front of them and are a living, breathing example of everything they say is wrong with their country. At the same time, these low IQ radicals who are suspiciously acting just like their counterparts in major American cities are protesting the exact same issues.
Ain't nothing but gangs.
Trump, border security, and government policies that may not favor the people of their country. Yet Mexico benefits greatly from its relationship with the United States, no matter
his running shoes for when shit get real.
If Mexico were touching Canada instead of America, things would be very different.
Gucci. I gotta leave the Gucci.
Writers don't realize
leave the Gucci behind. Go.
Send their own country back to the
leave the Gucci behind. Run, Kai. Yeah. F the establishment. Nah, man, don't do this, y'all. If you gonna protest, protest peacefully, y'all. anarchy, chaos, and
I
look at
wonder
these.
if any of these rioters
put
were in
put the
America
chair
at
down
one
for cover.
point and
They'll never see me through the
got
slits.
deported or self-deported over the last few months. The behavior is very similar to what we see in some of our major cities. Regardless, the easiest way to stop this would be for the Mexican government to deploy police and stick up for foreigners who legally enter their country and obey their laws, as well as doubling down on policies that would help locals afford to live in their own cities, like new housing construction.
I like
but
that
as
wall.
you're about to see, that's not what's happening here at.
Back in the day, I say building a wall. I thought, man, that's a lot of bricks. This is gonna take forever. We're gonna have another Great Wall of China, and they just building long ass poles. You can't fit. I lost enough weight. I could fit. No, you can't. Your brain can't.
All.
Oh, then the juggalos getting involved? Oh shit, it got real. See, this is the reason why borders is the thing. You want to keep expression where expression needs to be expressed. That's all I gotta say.
Always start peacefully.
Don't spread your express.
People gathered calmly to express
I got enough.
concerns about.
Okay, so keep in mind, the person they just interviewed, he's mad about legal immigration. I wonder if he'd be even angrier if he knew that some of the people in Mexico City snuck in without permission. We don't have any evidence that that's happened, but my guess is that would probably only make things worse. But many of the businesses that you see here being destroyed, they aren't just run by people who've come into Mexico. They also employ people who are locals in the area. The owners of these stores and people renting these apartments pay rent to Mexican landowners, and they buy food from Mexican business owners at grocery stores and put money back into the local economy. And more economic activity just encourages people to get into that economy too as it grows.
I need to see the numbers. Is it true? Is putting more businesses in the streets really making things better? Or is it just making us spend more? And is spending more making things better? When a world in debt? How in the hell a world in debt?
Grows, which creates
maybe if motherfuckers is okay, hold on. If the world in debt and people got money in their bank account, should we just just one time, just for one time, just give a universal fuckery. Just the UN either come out and pass a world law one time in 2027. Get your ducats in order because everybody's bank account's finna get zero balanced. Every penny going back to pay back the world debt. Real quick. All them billionaires, give me that money back. Give me that money back. You can take my little couple dollars in my bank account. That shit negative. Everybody in the negative gonna go up, gonna come up. Everybody negative balance is coming up, y'all. We coming back, y'all. Us negative boys get to shine again.
Creates jobs and raises people's standard of living. And folks I've talked to who live in Mexico City say that these rioters represent a very small but very loud, lawless minority opinion. But look at who it is that they are
making millions a day
with.
Is home for me for the foreseeable future. My name is Derek Morgan Jr. I'm 34 years old and live in Mexico City. I'm on track to make more than $350,000 a year in 2025. I'm a full-service trademark attorney, so that could be anything from a trademark search, trademark prosecution, trademark representation, litigation.
So it says here, Derek is a lawyer who runs his own trademark-focused firm. And he's also not breaking any laws by living in Mexico City. He came into the country legally. And you know something, no matter where Derek lives, there will be people who look at him and his life with deep-seated envy. Even in America, there are those who would vilify a business owner with his level of income and claim that he's part of the problem.
You a villain, you Derek Black villain.
However, the kind of money
I hate black villain.
In a place where many locals are struggling to pay rent and food and utilities
Pikachu
of their
Black
own,
is
it
just the
represents a
Umbreon.
massive wealth gap. And
Hold on.
Tourists, they're
Let's see what this guy got to say.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That and the cartels, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nobody protesting the cartels, right? So.
That is a good point.
So basically, the point that he's making here is without people coming into Mexico and investing in it, starting businesses, opening companies, employing people locally, the country would be worse off. The standard of living overall would be lower if these businesses all
Rip
get
and
destroyed.
dip. Ain't nobody want to go to no damn Rip and dip.
The rioters will
They selling
accomplish their
Christmas
goal,
trees.
but now everybody just gets to have
It looked like they just ripped that
But they
motherfucker
point
and
out
dipped
here
it out
that
there, didn't they?
nobody's really angry with the cartels or the
they had it
Mexican
coming.
government. And that's probably because illegal immigration into America helps Mexico greatly. For example, if you're poor in Mexico,
Man, I want to go to Mexico
if
to
you're able
cause
sneak
trouble.
into America and come into a sanctuary city, if you could sign up for government benefits and get
How
help
many of them
with things
people
like healthcare,
you
food,
think was Americans?
clothing, and a place to live, you'll be better
Wrecking
off
Americans.
than you'd be if you stayed in
Shots.
Mexico. So the
I'm
very
living in
poor, the
Mexico,
ultra
wrecking
poor
American places.
who live in Mexico have every incentive to leave, especially if America decides, hey, we're not going to enforce our border. We're just going to let everybody who comes in stay here. And yeah, you can claim asylum and you might be able to stay for several years while that works its way through the court. With a system like that, it's no wonder we had a massive asylum crisis over the last few years.
Michelle, you know what's funny is their big criticism is assimilation. And I mean, what is wrong with assimilation? Nothing is wrong with it.
I think this story proves that everybody likes borders.
Yeah.
You know,
Kinda
if we're
does.
xenophobic, then what is this? Is this xenophobic? It used to be that
Is that a
everyone
xenomorph?
wanted to be like America. Like, we want their Levi's. We want their movie stars and their movies. You know, we want their rock singers. Now they just want our protests.
Yeah.
And they want like words like
That's right, everything gotta be the same.
and
Everything
you know,
is the same.
gentrification and all those cool words. It's like all those kids in that protest went to Columbia and Harvard and then went back home and through the same protest that
I know. Where did people learn this protesting radical behavior? It's almost the exact same thing. It's the same people. They've got a similar message. They hate the same things.
All the
They all
same
hate
government.
President Trump for some reason, even though he doesn't live in Mexico and he's trying to close the border and he wants more border security. On top of that, Americans aren't upset about legal immigration. No, Americans voted for Trump because he said he was going to stop illegal immigration. But we did get a response from the Mexican government about these protests, and you're not going to believe what stance they're taking.
What are they
According to
taking?
the New York Times, Mexico City's government secretary urged an end to the violence, saying Mexico City is a city of migrants and that the city's government does not agree with this type of demonstration. The city's governor, Carla Brugada, released a statement on X denouncing the violence. However, she said Mexico City officials oppose gentrification and are working on making housing more affordable.
Look, I don't know anything about Mexican politics, but if the leaders over there are not encouraging the protests, they might even be Republicans. Can you?
I was just finna say it. I said, can't you tell? It's all the same government. We paying for the riots. We paying for it in every country. It ain't enough for our tax dollars going to stuff. They need to. I'm finna apply to be a rioter, baby. That's where the real bucks is. You can get 100K. I heard this 6-figure job right there. All you gotta do is go to one ride a year. You get 6 figures and you get a bonus for the amount of stuff that you damage and not get caught. Oh, wait a minute. What they say? Wait a minute. Damn. They offed his ass. Driver captured. Wait, what? Captures gunfire. Texas Border Patrol Station. Oh man, y'all. The news getting real. It's getting real, y'all. No. Hold on. Oh man. What? Let me see something. Got a bunch of videos, y'all.
That's a different gun. You heard that?
Yeah. Boy.
7th of July shows the moment the gunfire erupts outside the border. Alright. Border Patrol, Border Patrol.
That's another gun.
Border Patrol, Border Patrol. Border Patrol, Border Patrol. Big up Patrol, Big up Patrol. What's really happening? Alright. I will pick the unlock button, but only after you park the car. But you know, that's my opinion. Let's go ahead and see what else we got on in the cruiser here. Like, give us some more. Damn. Oh shit, cuz. 4th of July? Like how he popped out that window with it.
Oh shit.
Oh, they having a standoff.
Go that way, go that way.
Pull up on that. Let's see what happened. You gonna pull up on that? Y'all better be the cops.
It's the border patrol station. It's at the border patrol station. It's a border patrol station.
Don't pull up on it. Don't pull up on it. They shooting over there. They still are. Turn off your lights and sneak up.
They already got him. Let's go see what's going on.
Turn off your lights and sneak up. Maybe they won't shoot you.
They're already running. They probably killed.
Yeah, they got him. They got his ass. Scoot up, scoot up.
Dang, man. Border Patrol get real at night. Don't run. Don't run. Border Patrol said take them down. It ain't even worth sneaking. Oh, snap. Oh, no, he's still somewhere out there running. You get a nice zoom right here. This is a nice zoom. He pointing. He pointing. Over there somewhere. Okay. Border Patrol then. Border Patrol handling business. Too much business. Hey, yeah, it's a crazy world. Stay away from the border. Unless you got your papers. And even then, ain't no reason. Ain't no reason. Fly over that bitch.
They got the rifles out.
You don't need to be nowhere near that bitch.
I think so.
You running back? Guess it's over. Wait a minute. Here it is. More action. I don't think so. They just jogging now. Everybody trying to get their cardio. They gotta get their steps. Somebody pulled up on a bike. I like the bike. That mother like, ooh.
Where?
We got him. There he is. They got him, y'all. We are the police. The police of Mexico.
You wanna hide?
American in Mexico. Damn. Damn. Hey. Oh, there's more of them.
No, it's a cop.
Oh, they hit a cop too. He was hurt. Ah, the Mexican standoff was real. They shot him, bro.
And the other one's on the ground over there.
Man.
Oh, they got his ass.
Why they had to fucking pop off? They came across the border strapped.
Still active.
3 motherfuckers got popped. They cool though. Everybody made a fast recovery in their cars. I heard they just chilled in their car, got a little tourniquet. They was cool. Sucked the bullet out. What they do? Damn. FBI involved. I'm trying to work for the FBI. I want some of that free state money. I want that government money. I want my tax dollars to go back in my pocket. I wanted everything to be tax-free technically for me.
Hell yeah.
Because they go back to my paycheck. The more I buy, the more I get paid. Well, this scene in the morning time. As you can see, everybody's doing all right. Made a full recovery. Border Patrol still on patrol. Pretty good. Oh shit. Oh shit.
A house in Mission Bend shot up in the middle of the
Damn.
night. It's one of 11 shootings investigators say involved the same men.
They
ABC
just shot
13's
up a
Luke
house.
Jones spoke to a woman who says She was targeted twice. He joins us live from the Harris County Jail with the story.
Man, hold on. Run it back. This one coming in hot. Coming in hot, y'all. Open fireworks all over that house. At least he left the car alone. Damn.
A house in Mission Bend
Damn, I hope ain't hit no windows. Everybody was asleep, laying down.
Investigators say involved the same men. ABC 13's Luke
These
Jones spoke to a
psychopaths.
woman who says she was targeted twice. He joins us live from the Harris County Jail with the story you'll only see on 13, Luke.
Yeah,
only
really
on 13
strange,
in
Eric.
peek-a-view.
11 shootings total in a 2-month period. Only 2 of them target this
11
woman,
shootings in 2 months, and this nigga still on the loose. Who's not stopping these men? I see him. He behind that tree.
Home on Parliament Street.
Get him. Somebody get him. Wait till he run out of bullets first.
Elderly
You don't want to get him too early.
Daughter are sleeping inside.
Oh, he really hit the windows.
With my body.
Surveillance video shows a man clad in black calmly walking up to the house just before 4 a.m., then opening fire. 28 bullets, she says, all aimed at her house, but miraculously missing everyone inside.
And I don't know why they're doing this.
Fearing for their safety, she and her family moved into her brother's house on Lorana Drive. But then July 6th, the same
I hate
thing
you, lady.
happens at her brother's house. A guy running down the sidewalk.
The same dude, he got the same motion pattern.
Investigators say is an
He got the same motion
AR-15.
pattern.
Seconds later, a car drives off, blaring its horn. Detectives haven't said if it's driven by the suspects.
I wasn't expecting this to happen to us, and twice.
The Harris County Sheriff's Office soon identified 19-year-old Juan Galvez and 18-year-old Josue Humana Guzman as suspects.
They found a dumbass.
They say a spent cartridge links them to 11 shootings since April
These
29th,
nincompoops.
all at different locations. Both men arrested Thursday and taken to jail.
And I hope
That's a good
and pray that
investigation unit right there.
They stay there forever, honestly.
Honest.
Because
Put them
we
away.
deserve this.
The victim says
They goofy
she's
ass
pretty
way, they
sure
trying to hurt
it's the
somebody.
same guy she saw outside her house after the first shooting.
They were passing by taking pictures.
And in hindsight, she thinks they could have followed her to her brother's house, but she still doesn't know why they'd want to harm her or her family.
Why is this happening to me? If I don't even know these guys, you know?
You know them all right,
especially
bitch.
for my daughter.
You finna fool me.
And for all the other victims,
She was Hispanic, they was Hispanic.
shooting spree.
This ain't no random, this ain't no black on black crime. It's a Hispanic on Hispanic crime. Stop playing. Hey, comment down below, man. What the hell? Streets is getting real. Y'all need to keep y'all windows closed, locked, goddamn me, and stay away from them motherfuckers in the wee hours of the night. Goddamn it. Make sure you ain't got no clear line of, make sure you ain't laying in no clear, that's what they say. That's why they say when you put your bed down, make sure that motherfucker got no clear line of shot to your ass. Alright? See y'all. Pika pika. Like, share, subscribe. Goodbye.